asshole for buying a separate fridge for our garage and putting a lock on it to keep my husband out? I, 32F, am expecting my first child with my husband Paul, 36M. Fake names. I'm currently 10 weeks pregnant, and my biggest pregnancy issue is fatigue, and mainly cravings and hunger. No matter what I do, I cannot seem to stay full. I eat all day, but I've managed to lose 3 pounds. Problem is, we don't always have what I want, so a few times a week I stop at the store on my way home from work and stock up on my favorite snacks. Pizza pickles, fruit, especially oranges, grapes and watermelon, popcorn, chicken noodle soup, string cheese, etc. I've been doing this since about 5 weeks. Last week, I just snapped. I had bought my favorite ice cream, Neapolitan. I put it in the freezer and decided to take a nap before writing a paper. I'm currently getting my master's. I planned to have a bowl when I woke up and began working on it. When I woke up, I went to the freezer and saw it had been opened. Now, I can't eat an entire quart of ice cream all by myself, so I wasn't mad that he had had some until I saw what he did to it. My husband ate all of the strawberry side and left me with just the vanilla and chocolate, and the strawberry is my favorite part. I got mad and started yelling at him. He told me it was unreasonable of me to bring food into the house and not expect him to have any of it. But I told him that wasn't what I expected, but he knew that that was my favorite ice cream and my favorite part of it was all gone, and he's always eating my snacks. He just told me to run to the store and get some more, so I just went back upstairs because he wasn't listening. I opened my laptop and ordered a full-size fridge. That's about $2,300, paid for from my personal savings account that he has never contributed to. My husband and I don't mingle our accounts together, so he never saw that I bought it until 2 days ago when it was delivered to our house. He came home from work and saw it plugged into our garage. He asked why there was a lock on it and how much it cost. I told him not to worry about how much it cost. I told him that there's a lock on it to make sure that he doesn't eat all my craving snacks. And he said, I can't control what he eats. And I told him I'm not. I'm just controlling who eats my snacks. But the fridge in the house is open and he can have whatever he wants from in there and in the cabinets. But the fridge in the garage is for me only. I haven't had to go to the store at all this weekend, and all my food is locked up, but Paul is not speaking to me for 2 reasons. For making a large purchase without asking him first, and for turning food into a war. His words. So, am I the asshole? Edit. FYI, this is the only issue we're having right now. We've been married 2 years. Edit 2. Also, I got a full size instead of a mini because ours in the kitchen is kinda old and I figured it would replace it should it go out. Or it could just be in the garage for the summer and we can put beers and sodas in it. Am I the asshole for telling my sister I don't want to be unsuccessful like her? I, 20F, have a sister, S, 30F. She's a waitress and she makes decent money doing so. She loves it and has no desire to get a degree or change her career paths, which is fine for her. I've never judged or put her down for that. I'm working 9 to 5 until I figure out what I want to do once I get out of college. I used to be a waitress, and I'll admit the money was good, but I would never go back to it. The mental strain wasn't worth the payout, and I was so stressed and tired all the time that I couldn't focus on literally anything but work. S is constantly making sideways comments about my job, saying that I don't make good money and I should just go back to waitressing because my paycheck is embarrassing. She says I'm stupid for choosing a job with low pay instead of one where I can make a lot. She also says I'm stupid for going to college and getting a pointless degree because you don't have to have a degree to make money, and I need to just give up and go back to being a cocktail waitress with her when I'm 21. Because of all this, I don't hang out with her much, but the other day she came over and the rant about college and my choices came up. She said all of the stuff as usual, once again telling me I should just quit and go be a waitress and give up on college, and how if I don't, I'm stupid and I'll be poor forever. I couldn't take it. I snapped. I told her that she's pathetic and the only reason she doesn't want me to go to college or work a salary job is because she doesn't want me to end up doing better than her, and that I would rather die than be a waitress forever because I don't enjoy it and I don't want to be like her, living in apartment after apartment and driving a cheap car when I'm 30. I want better for myself. Now she's crying to my mom, and everyone is telling me I should have just kept my mouth shut and put up with her gripping instead of hurting her feelings. But to me, it wasn't just griping, it was spite and hatefulness for no reason, and it needed to end. Am I the asshole? Disclaimer: I don't see anything wrong with being a waitress at any age, especially if you're good with your money and spend it wisely. There's a lot of money in it, and I can appreciate anyone hustling like that to be successful. However, my sister is not successful, can't save her money, and doesn't spend it wisely. I also don't see anything wrong without going to college. Plenty of people are successful without college. She is just not one of them. Am I the asshole for telling my mom to shut the fuck up about karma? My 30th mom was cheated on by my dad, and the lady my dad cheated with got pregnant, and my dad decided to leave my mom for her. Their kid is now 17M. I'm gonna call him Luke. My mom does not like Luke, or my dad, or Luke's mom. I'm not close to any of them either. I despise my stepmother, and I hated my father for a long time. But our relationship has improved. I barely have a relationship with Luke, but that's improving too. One thing my mom believes is in karma, or at least her definition of it. Ever since the day she found out my dad cheated, she's been telling me about how karma will get him and the other woman back disguised as Luke. Something happened to Luke a couple years ago. My mom called it karma. This was disgusting to me. While I usually just let my mom say whatever because she's been through a lot, I drew a line at her calling my half-brother's trauma karma. Instead of just minding her own business, my mom told everyone and their moms about how this was karma getting them back. We had a massive fight about it, and we didn't talk for months. But she eventually apologized. I've been spending some time with Luke because my dad said he's been feeling a bit down since he broke up with his girlfriend, and I wanted to catch up. My mom doesn't like it, but keeps her mouth shut. Anyways, I was staying the night at my mom's house for reasons and was FaceTiming my husband in my room. I told him how Luke's actually a really fun kid to be around, and that I'm very glad he's been able to rise above everything that's happened to him. I then said he's been through a lot. The second I said that, I heard a sound outside my door. Hung up, then found my mom listening. I asked her what the fuck she was doing, and she immediately said, "You shouldn't care this much." Hate to say it, but this is just karma at work. I doubt this is the last struggle he'll have to deal with. Karma's unforgiving like that. I was honestly mostly really disappointed. I ended up yelling though and told her to shut the fuck up about her stupid fucking karma and move on. It's been 17 years. She sounds insane. My mom was all like, "How could you say that? You know what I've had to deal with. Are you betraying me too?" I just rolled my eyes at her and walked into my room. She began to yell at me through the door, saying I broke her heart and how I'm being incredibly cruel, etc., etc. She didn't talk to me the next morning and looked as if she cried all night. My older sister says that I should apologize and that I should be kinder, but I don't know. Am I the asshole here? Edit. I'm 30 years old. My dad and my mom are both the same age and 50 plus. My dad married his affair partner, who is also 50 plus, and had my brother, who is 17 years old. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I enjoyed making it. This makeup look I know is pretty simple, but as it says in the thumbnail, or it's going to say in the thumbnail, is I'm going to brunch with my sister and my cousin, and then having a little sip and paint at my older sister's house. And I just kind of wanted something light and simple, especially since I was going to be wearing a mask. And yeah, I ended up getting makeup on the inside of the mask anyway. Uh, but yeah, I hope this inspired you to make beautiful art with your face. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of when I post, and please comment below some things you'd like to see from me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.